viewers, we're going to... Hello!
Hi.
Here is the painter. So what's your name?
My name is Julienne Hsu.
Yeah.
And these are my paintings.
So we take a look at the paintings. This is apparently a dog story, but not only. So can you explain those paintings, please?
Yeah, I have been working with the subject of dogs for a while, and these are related to dog fighting, but not specifically. They're more of my reaction to the tragic truth of dog fighting, I guess. And the pictures are depicting the dogs in their training session, and they were using spring poles, which is the device they're hanging on. And so the purpose of the training is to strengthen their shoulder muscle, and so when they're actually fighting, they can hold on to their opponent's body parts and never let go, and then tire them out, and in hopes of winning the game.
Yeah, but the composition of the painting is so balanced and so calm, quiet. This is amazing, the contrast.
It is, because I don't need to actually paint the fighting scene to talk about. I don't need to talk about the gruesome fact, by painting the scene. I can actually talk about different things without painting the blood. I can put them in an interior to talk about the presence of human being or their trainer. And in the painting, a lot of their limbs are cut off and they're replaced with different cutouts.
Mm-hmm.
And those were kind of my idea when I was thinking about it, because pit bulls are so loyal, and if they were to lose a limb in a fight or something, they would probably be so loyal to the point that they'll put on a prosthetics and get up and fight again for their masters or owners.
Okay. And I don't know, because of the composition or the way you paint, the brush stroke or the smoothness of the painting, it looks like a bacon. Do you know about bacon?
Yeah.
Ah,
and
okay.
of course I'm a big fan of
Okay.
Francis Bacon.
Okay.
And it's funny. I arrived to that junction with his painting because I didn't want to paint the entire body of dogs as is. I want to, I feel like if I were to just paint the whole thing in, part of it might becomes a little too cute.
Mm-hmm.
So I tend to want to cut out body parts, kind of move them around, and as soon as you have some kind of contorted body, some deformed body, your work would instantly, reference Francis Bacon's painting. And I'm not fighting it. I think it's an interesting,
especially this one.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is on paper. You like to paint on paper, right?
I do.
Yeah.
This is Upal paper, and it's, as you can see, it's quite thick.
Yeah.
I think they have different thickness. I think there's a thinner version, but it's very smooth. It works really well with pencil, and
so this is painting or pencil? This is a collage?
Part pencil, part gouache, part collage.
Oh, no oil at all.
No oil at all.
I thought it was the background was oil. No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, and
that one, the title is Veteran.
okay. And why are you so passionate by dogs?
Because I have a dog of my own, and I feel like it's a subject completely directly reflect the American society and what the American society prefers, or sort of, how do you say that? Glorify.
Okay.
And all of the ideas reflect in dog, and I wanted to use that to mirror the idea, such as you know, pit bull, they're completely American in the way that they're muscular, they're strong, they can pull a lot of weight, they can jump really high, and it's kind of what American likes to see, you know, something powerful, something physical.
Yeah. Okay. New work. Very new. So we have pink there.
You do.
And orange. So this is on paper. So can you explain?
Yeah, it's the same type of paper you were filming a little earlier. This one is sort of trying to borrow the idea of film strips and to kind of play with the sequence of a dog in training. And so they definitely are in the air and floating in the air, appear as if they're trying to hold on to something. And that's the first set. And
Okay.
I think this is in progress, and there'll be a third set. And then maybe after that's done, I might try to play with different arrangement of the dog, different proportion in the picture. And I think kind of like the pink and the orange, they were simply just highlighter color.
Okay.
And I use them as its function, kind of highlighting the dog from the background. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward.
So this is the first time you tell a story in 3 parts.
Yeah, that's kind of true. My work tends to be very center heavy, and this one I'm actually breaking up my usual composition. And I like it, because I feel like sometimes if you just have something in the center, it's all given away. But when you have a sequence like that, the viewer can come in, look at one dog, and then they try to figure this one out, and then they'll find different hints and suggestions, and then the movement is different, and I kind of like that too.
Okay. And those work also are the latest work. But this is more related with the paintings, right? This is before the paintings.
Yeah, earlier you were filming some of the paintings with only one dog in the center of it, and I want to play with more, to have more dogs and have them interact within a bigger painting. So these sketches are kind of my way of trying to figure that out, see how different bodies can be more deformed or conformed with other bodies, and how they would interact kind of abstractly but also representationally. So yeah.
Okay. And usually do you keep the same color or you can change on the real painting?
I think the real painting will probably different. The color was I actually started these sketches with random, like a background color.
Okay.
And so I would play with it, and I would borrow the structure of what's on the paper to create the motion with the dogs, or the movement of the dogs. And so I think when I actually use some of these on painting, they'll be a little different, but I think it'll be evident in parts that they're from the sketches.
Okay, we are thrilled to see the paintings though.
Yay, me
Thank
too.
you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.